Hello, my name is Mr. Eaglehead. In this video we will talk about is the P996 Lazer is overpowered. Before we get into that, let's look at our sponsor, which is Digizani. You can get a shit ton of money and get your rank boosted up for a very cheap price compared to what I saw from others. Digizani is a professional website, and it's incredibly reliable. Yes, it's reliable, otherwise I won't be showing you the site. You can even get $100 million for the low cost of $81. Make sure to use the coupon code HUMMER to get 5% off. Now with all that bullshit out the way, let's get into this damn video, and the first topic. Just like the title said, we will discuss the power of the Lazer, and come to the conclusion whether it's overpowered or not. First off, we will look at the weapons of the P996 Lazer. The Lazer has homing missiles. These missiles are not that good, but this jet also has explosive cannons, which is one of the most powerful cannons in the game. This cannon can blow up almost any armored vehicle in seconds. Yes, the missiles suck ass, but the cannon is damn good against any vehicle in this game. Let's just look at how fast the cannons can destroy an armored vehicle. As you can see, the Lazer can rip through the Night Shark armor. Yes, there's not any player inside of it, but that's still damn fast. Let's look into the next topic on this video. We will be looking at the main armored vehicles that you got to use your own drive-by weapons in this section of the video. Instead of testing the Insurgent, we will do the Night Shark since it has the same armor, besides it's smaller and faster, which makes it harder for the Lazer to fight. Let's look at the Lazer in some PvP combat against an armored vehicle like the Night Shark. Many people say the Night Shark can beat a Lazer pilot with sticky bombs, but that ain't true. Yes, it can destroy a dumb-ass pilot, but no smart pilot is going to get low enough for you to throw a sticky bomb at them. Your best way to escape a Lazer in a Night Shark is to stick close to buildings. Now, let's look at the MOC cab trying to counter the P996 Lazer. Don't forget the MOC cab has a shit ton of armor. I will be using the Phantom MOC since you can't throw sticky bombs out of it. As you can see, the MOC cab survived a lot longer, but it still can't counter the P996 Lazer. It maybe can get you to your hangar to get something like a Starling that can easily counter the Lazer, but in this video we will look at the ground vehicles and ground weapons that can counter the fucking Lazer. It's not even worth trying the Terrorbite since it has less armor, and the missiles are complete dog shit and just not even worth using. I heard a lot of people talk about the Chernobog and that it can counter the P996 Lazer if it's in an open area, so that leads us into our next topic on this video. The reason people say the Chernobog can counter the Lazer is because of the super fast missiles the Chernobog has and the long ass range, but could this really counter the P996 Lazer? Just look at the Chernobog armor, it can't even take one damn missile. Let's look and see will the missiles and range be able to overcome the sad ass armor. Just as I thought, the P996 Lazer makes a mockery of this piece of shit. This thing needs off-radar abilities, Ruiner 2000 missile tracking and a little bit more range to actually become somewhat useful for jets. This thing can only counter the Bombushka and maybe the Avenger. Of course this thing can counter dumb-ass laser pilots, but you're not killing a good pilot with this fucking fat-ass vehicle. In my opinion this vehicle is also good against armored vehicles like tanks and insurgents if you could get them at the airfield, but beware that these players may spawn on foot right next to you and blow your ass up, or they can get a RC Bandito and sneak up on you, and blow you up with just one explosion. Yes, the Chernobog needs to be fucking buff, just look at this big ass vehicle. This should be a fucking beast. This thing should be like the Rhino tank armor in the old days. Not that it has that much armor, but it should have weak points and strong points. For example, the front should have armor like the MOC cab, I mean just look at this thing, and the back of it should have armor like the Rhino tank, or it should at least take 6 rockets. This thing should also have a stealth mode where it goes off radar, when you set this vehicle up to use its missiles. You may think this will be overpowered, but it won't since you have to be stationary to use this vehicle, and it's nearly impossible to use this in the city since so many objects are in the way. Now, let's look into our next topic. The APC is one of the most sexy vehicles in this game, especially when you got the cannon, but in this video we will be looking at the APC with the surface-to-air missile system. This was specifically put in the game to counter aircrafts. There was a way to point at a 90-degree angle by using first person while propping your APC up, but Rockstar fucking removed first person from the APC weapon system, which is fucking stupid. The APC SAM should have had really long-range homing missiles, similar to some systems seen on the BRDM2. Let's look at the APC SAM against a Lazer user.
That chavala was going to run me out, man. Tell the cook for a de carga.
Another problem with the APC SAM is you need a second player to operate the missiles if you want to move around while shooting the missiles. Also, the APC don't have much armor against cannon fire like the Night Shark, which makes it even worse as an anti-air vehicle. Rockstar should have either made this a great anti-air vehicle or an anti-tank vehicle that can kill most armored vehicles with 2 or 3 missiles. Now, let's look into our next vehicle. Our next vehicle is the Deluxo and Scramjet. This vehicle has superior homing missiles like the Ruiner 2000, but would this should be able to counter the P996 Lazer? Let's find out. As you can see, the Deluxo can't counter the Lazer. You're better off even using the fucking Oppressor Mark II since it's so damn small, and extremely hard to hit. In my opinion, the Scramjet is fucking overrated by a lot of players. Some players think this shit is the strongest vehicle in the game, but honestly, it's not. Yes, it's somewhat decent in PvP, but it's not near the best PvP vehicle in the game. Before we look into some helicopters, I figure we will look at the fully loaded Ruiner 2000. This car can survive 27 homing missiles, and it has superior homing missiles. The only downfall of this car is pointing straight up in the sky. Let's see how this shit goes against the P996 Lazer. The Ruiner 2000 can last a long time, but it's not killing a good pilot, unless you get lucky. Let's start with the helicopters. I will only be using the Savage and Hunter against the P996 Lazer to save time. There's no point in using the other helicopters when these two pretty much have more or the same damn firepower. Let's start with the fat ass Savage first. The main problem with the Savage is the short cannon range. The laser cannon almost have double the range of the Savage, which is fucking stupid. Also, the Savage lacks the ability to aim up well. Now, let's look at the FH1 Hunter in combat. The main problem with the FH1 Hunter is the fucking auto stabilizers. Anytime you get to a 90-degree angle, the fucking helicopter would fight you back to get straight. Yes, the missile barrage is good, but you'll have to get one lucky hit to take out a 90-degree dive bombing laser. Now that we look at all these vehicles, let's look at the explosive sniper, and then we'll look at the hardest vehicle.
Spend half my damn traffic on the Lazer Vs.
What the hell?
The explosive sniper can only take out average pilots unless you shoot them while they're attacking someone else. The laser can simply just stay above you the whole damn time, and you won't be able to do shit. Now, let's look into our next vehicle. Finally we got to this part, which is the Avenger. This thing has cannons with amazing range. The middle cannon can nearly aim straight up in the sky. Let's see what this cannon is capable of against the P996 Lazer. As you can see, the Avenger can give the Lazer a fight and even destroy the Lazer in a fight. Now to a conclusion, is the Lazer overpowered? I'll say it is, but it's just a little overpowered. The only thing I'll do is reduce the range of the cannons till what it was on the Xbox 360, or simply just make the anti-air vehicles actually be able to take out the Lazer. The good thing is the Lazer is not easily accessible like the Oppressor Mark II. Plus the Lazer can easily be countered by jets like the Starling and B-11 Buck Force. This is where I find the Oppressor Mark II to be way more overpowered than the Lazer. Yes, it's not powerful like the Lazer, but it's way more accessible, it's a small target, and you can kill players anywhere since it can hover and fly anywhere unlike the Lazer. In my conclusion, the Lazer is just a little overpowered, not by much at all, and this is mainly due to the piss-poor anti-air vehicles. Make sure to check out Digizani and use my coupon code HUMMER for a discount. Hit that red button and you know about that like button should.